Hello everyone, my name is Triplus and welcome to this new series that I'm calling Do-It-Yourself Home Automation and Augmentation. So, in this series, I will try to go over a few points that interest me a lot and I hope you guys will be interested as well. So, automation and augmentation are two topics that have interested me for a very long time, and with the new tools available to us for free basically, I would like to use these and create my own little system. So for the automation part, I want to perform activities automatically or by voice command, so whenever I want. And I also want to be able to see information very easily without having to log in onto different websites, so I could just ask the information I want and get it displayed. Then for the augmentation part, I want to have different devices communicate with each other and perform activities on each other, or if one device triggers something, another device will do something. And I also want to provide a heads-up display that has the information I need. And then I also want to learn from this, so I myself think that I'm a decent developer, or programmer, and I'm able to write code and get along with the general programming flow, so that's not an issue. But I don't have any experience in electric circuits, so a lot of these things, so LED strips, LEDs, maybe even little motors, cameras, basically the whole electric thing is a new concept to me, and I would really like to learn. So that's what I would like to do here. Then what I want to do is have, or how I would like to do it, is be able to rebuild existing services or existing products. So for example, the Philips Hue or the Nest thermostat. I want to keep those topics in my mind and recreate them with much cheaper tools using freeware, open source software, and be able to combine everything that in my room I can do as much as possible, as easily as possible. So I already started a little bit on this because I have been playing with this topic in my head for a very long time, and I already started. So on this slide, we're basically starting episode 1 of the series, and what I've already achieved here. So of course you guys know that I have Raspberry Pis. I have 3 of them right now, and I love them. You can do so much with them, but I've never been to the GPIO part of the Raspberry Pis, or barely. I have touched them, but that's about it. So I really want to expand my Raspberry Pi experience as a whole. Then Alexa Pi, for those who do not know, Amazon recently made the Alexa voice services publicly available to put on your Raspberry Pi or on your computer. But I put it on my Raspberry Pi, and I'm now able to perform some activities already using it. Then there's Webhooks, which is a library or a software packet that I found on GitHub, which allows me to execute shell scripts or Python scripts by calling a URL. And then if this then that is a software that is able to execute an action when a trigger happens. So I've already put these 4 points together. So Alexa, what's the weather like in Brussels?
In Brussels, Belgium, it's 2 degrees with fog. Tonight, you can look for clouds with a low of -2 degrees.
So as you can see, I'm already able to use voice commands to get information that I want. It's currently running on my Raspberry Pi Zero. I have plans to put it on my Raspberry Pi 3 maybe, but currently the Zero is just fine for these activities. And one of the topics that I wanted is to have voice activated interaction with everything, and that's already covered. So then there's If This Then That, which is the other service that I really like. So If This Then That has applets. So let me go to the website to explain a little bit in more detail what exactly I'm looking for. So If This Then That has applets that will call your services or integrate your services. as you can see, for example, if I go back to my slide here, is the trigger is at sunset, and the action that happens is turn on your Philips Hue lights. And that's exactly what I want. So there's also an Alexa service. So if I go to my Minecraft server here, as you can see, this is my Minecraft server, which I play on fairly often. But if I say, Alexa, trigger Minecraft server restart.
Sending that to IFT.
So if I ask something to her, she will push the data to if this then that. And in if this then that, I'm basically calling a webhook that I defined to restart my Minecraft server. So it's a fairly straightforward principle, but I'm able. Oh, I'm sorry about Alexa. She's messing up a little bit because I'm talking right over my microphone. But as you can see, integrating different services, you can do a lot. So my goal is to expand this using some different components that I have already purchased. They're still on their way here. But as you can see, I've bought a bunch of LEDs, a new Arduino, a little screen. So if I can put everything together, I'm able to have a fully functional setup that would allow me to have basically Philips Hue, for example. I bought a LED strip. If I can replicate the way of working that a Philips Hue does with a LED strip, I basically don't need to buy I don't know, whatever, I think the bridge is 50 euros or 60 euros, and then a lamp is almost 40 euros. So one bridge and one lamp is 100 euros compared to a LED strip that I bought for, I think, less than 10 euros, an Arduino that I bought for 5 euros, and well, the rest I have already. So I don't know, for less than 20 euros you're able to have the exact same setup, but you just need a little bit more work. And for me, creating something that I made myself and using it is a lot more fun than having a functioning service available for you that you just buy and use. So I hope you guys will enjoy this series. I know the first episode is just a little bit more theoretical, but I'm trying to go, once I have the components, I will try to actually start working on the electronical parts, showing you how to do everything. So I hope you guys will be there, and I see you then. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.